Hey guys, Zyro here. It's been a while. I hope you're all doing good. So, today I'm going to try my best to simplify Archivist of Time or AoT for you. It's one of the most unique chronos and a much needed break from the usual rift mechanic we've seen in the past. AoT can fill both DPS and sub DPS roles with this very unique skill set. But the downside is that it's quite daunting to learn and it requires a little bit of memorization to use properly. All right, so let's go over what AoT does in super simple terms. Your 2, 3, and 4 each apply an index. And when you combine any two indexes, you get a unique skill. And every time you mix two indexes, you need to use skill 1 to regain mana and cast a new spell or a new index. So you essentially have 9 effects and skills that you get with your indexes. Let's go over each of these. So your 2 and 2 increases the damage your second skill does. This is not stacking, it's just a one and done thing. And when you go 2, 3, you deal an enemy HP percentage based DOT. And when you go 2, 4, you increase your skill 1's damage infinitely. So your 2, 4 combo is basically the bread and butter of your DPS. Now, let's go over the third index. So when you go 3, 2, you get a 50% crit chance, which is massive. And when you go 3, 3, you get 30% physical and magical damage. And when you go 3, 4, you get 30% int, 30% strength, and 15% luck. So think of it like this. So everything that your third index provides is basically your offensive buff for yourself and your party. And lastly, we have the fourth index. So 4-2 gives you a 75% endurance and reduces your mana cost by 25%. And if 4-3 gives you 50% damage resistance, and 4-4 gives you a heal over time. Now, to tie all of this together is your fifth skill, which applies all and any active buffs to yourself and your allies. Now, this is what makes this class a huge game changer in parties. So I'm sure you're a little confused now that there's 9 skills to remember, but it's simple really. You just need to keep 3 labels in mind. You have offensive buffs, defensive buffs, and your damage skills. You basically want to start every fight with 2-4, since you have to use skill 1 to regain mana, and 2-4 increases the damage that skill 1 does infinitely per stack. Now, once 2-4 is up, just keep an eye on it so page turner is always applied. You never want to let page turner fade. Next, you apply your offensive buffs with 3-3, 3-4, 3-2. And if you have Ravenous, which is the suggested enhancement for this class, you also get a free Rav proc. This means you're going to be doing really good damage. And since your skill 3 combos are your major DPS buffs, you have to make sure you always have 3-3 and 3-4 on. Now lastly, if you're in ultras or in tough boss fights, you can always use your fourth index to give you that neat little damage resist with your 4-3, and you can use your 4-2 for 75% endurance. And if you ever need a heal, you go 4-4. Now these two pretty much cover your defensive needs. So overall, Archivist of Time becomes really easy when you stop looking at it like a giant list of random combos, where you think of it as 2-4 to scale your skill 1, now third index combos for DPS, and fourth index combos for defense. That's pretty much the core of this class. I'll be covering AoT in Ultras in my next video, and you can subscribe to get notified, and I will see you all then.